Hey, good afternoon everybody, and welcome back to our show over here in Canton, Mass. I'm gonna get out of the way so we can get this Charger pulled in, but we'll do a quick video tonight. We don't have not a big turnout, but it's a nice night and there's some nice cars here. We're gonna go through and shoot. They're concluding a really nice lineup of Fox bodies with mine tonight. John's, who you know of, a really nice Salient and a really nice four-ride Fox. We know all the guys. We met them at the Canton shows, at the one over in at North End Auto. So we'll come back and shoot some of that stuff, and we'll come back and we'll talk to you soon. So a lot of really cool stuff. Can't wait to go and share with you. All right, well, let's start with one of the nicer cars we're going to see up here, and this is Cornell's 68 Charger. He has a ton of cool stuff. Been working in the firefighters forever, has a ton of cool municipal vehicles, but this is always my favorite. When he brings it up here, I always tell him, like, I don't know how you don't drive this, only because it's the only car I would drive if I was his, and I love the car. It is really good looking. But yeah, the Charger, especially in 68, is probably one of the best looking cars ever made. Next to us, we have a Sport Fury. We've seen this one not too long ago at a couple of shows. We also have the 54, I want to say it's 54, it's either 53 or 54 Corvette. We've seen this here a bunch. What's kind of cool about this, and we were talked about it, like, he could absolutely restore this car and make it worth a ton of money, but what I love about it is he drives the car while he's doing those small projects on it, but he enjoys it, and he's always out driving it, taking it out to the shows, enjoying the heck out of the car, which you don't see a ton with these, which is really cool. So I'm so glad that he does. It's really nice, and it's just fun to see a car like this in the middle of the restoration that's getting used and enjoyed. Over here we have this 72 El Camino with the 350, 16,000 original miles. This was the thumbnail from the show last week, so again, really nice. Love the light yellow color, just really sharp. We got a Cutlass convertible in blue. This is really nice with like the triple blue. I also like the blue wheels that match. Oldsmobile, I always thought, had a really good style on these cars with the colored match wheels, color matched interior, the blue top, blue interior, blue wheels. This is just kind of neat. We've got an older Beetle. We've seen this one a few times. I love these Cadillacs. I talked about one at a show not too long ago. Just kind of the 70s opulent Cadillacs. They're just so neat, especially with the white interior. It's like the big Impello interior. Just a cool, fun car. Love the white wheels that tie into it. The white interior, again, kind of the triple white with the red steering wheel. Really pops. We've shown this Grand Prix a couple of times. We also have I think a Roadmaster, yeah, so the Buick Roadmasters. We talked about this Challenger here last week. He had just picked, this was a newer one, wide body 392, really good looking car. I love the styles on these cars right here. So right here, you have an older Pontiac, 1954, in that light blue that a lot of the cars from this generation look like. This car is stunning. The Pontiac hood emblem is just so cool looking. Really nice on the wide white walls, really nice interior. We're just saying they don't really make great colors on cars like this anymore. Then you look at this interior and it's just such a pretty car. So something I'm a pretty big fan of, always digging it. Again, we have another Chrysler here, a little four-door. We've got a 68 or 69 El Camino with my favorite front end out of every car. I love these cars. The big wheels, really sharp. We've got a really nice hot rod here. I love the back end of this car. The back end of this car looks so great with the wide wheels, and this is the really cool style with the louvered hood. We've got the Mercury Monterey in that great like light mint color, which is just beautiful. We've got this Chop Caddy that we've seen for a while with the lowered roof. Again, I don't know how you drive these, but this is a pretty neat custom with the American racing wheels, the louvered hood, the chop top. Gorgeous, either 65 or 66. I'm gonna say 66 because of the grille, and I might be wrong, but a beautiful fastback, which we've seen before. I actually think I shot this one last week with the 4-speed in the rear seat, delete, the red wall tires, really sharp. Now, when I was a kid, we actually had one of these cars. We had a 77 or 78. I think it was the Bill Blast, the special edition. These are just neat cars. They're fun. The big 460, they're fun to drive. This is just a neat car. Again, terrible gas mileage, not particularly quick, but just a fun luxury car with a kind of a cool style that's a monstrous big car. We've got another Hemi Challenger. We've seen these up here a couple times too. This is just a nice car. Again, I like the Hemi on these, as they've gotten a little newer the last few years. I did like the hood scoop in the front. That was slightly different than the first gen of these. Again, gorgeous older truck, really pretty truck here, this older Ford. Love the color, again, that light green color. Nice Thunderbird. you know, I like with the window sticker on these when you can come over and take a look so you can see, you know, this was $5,200, which is just absolutely crazy. You see all the information on here, all the different features and options you had, paying $415 for air conditioning, which is just nuts, but just a cool style on these T-Birds. We've got this El Camino, the Golden Knight. We have a nice Grand National coming in. We've probably seen these shows at some of the shows up here last year. We did the little charity show, so that's a great looking car. This is cool. This is for sale. You know, not the biggest fan of this year of the El Caminos, only because I prefer the older style, but this one's really cool looking with the Royal Knight. I love the Krager SS. Look very, you know, correct on here. We've got a 2022 Mustang GT here with the manual. You know, you don't see a lot of the manuals on these. Almost everyone's gone over to that 10-speed automatic, but it's nice to see the manual on this nice car. We've seen this giant caddy here before. You know, this is just so long. It's so cool. And then comparing it to one of the little mini trucks, it's just really neat and really fun. We've got Mike's DeSoto. I'm going to come back over and shoot these 4 Fox bodies. So I have mine over here. So we've got my white 88. 28,000 original miles, and I will show you a mishap that I had this week that is killing me because I just had to order another set of lights from LMR. So I had a ladder in the garage fall and crack that, which is kind of aggravating, but otherwise we're good. No other real damage done, so no harm, no foul for the most part. So I like that. So yeah, I can live with that, and we'll go on and we'll figure it out. And then we've got John's 87 low mileage. We've got an 89 Saline number 485. I love his plate because he has the, he's got the plate that talks about the Saline number on the car, which is like, I think it's 485. Yep, so he's got the really cool setup on that. And then we have this really nice 4-ride Fox here at the end. So a lot of really cool stuff tonight. In Canton for the next few weeks. We're going to be in Stoughton after that. So if you haven't had a chance to come up, please come up and see it. Betty, Carl, you know, Angela, the whole family are super nice. They do a great job, put on a little nice event that we can go and have a nice time. So that's it, guys. Please, you know, if you haven't done so far, hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll talk to everybody real soon.